I get to awkwardly stare at the lady in the vestibule all episode here. What's up? What's her name? I don't know. Sydney? Nice. I haven't met you yet.
These are super good, man.
Yeah, you like those?
These are actually so good. Nice. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like the...
Trump really liked them, too.
It's like...
He gave a raving review.
You know
he gave us a great review.
We gave him a sneak peek, too.
Naturally, though.
Do you know what this is?
Gummy bears.
No, but... no,
I do know what it is.
These are like chewing bubble gum that you can swallow.
That's a good point, because they're bubblegum flavored. Yeah.
But they're bubble grape. They just taste like bubble gum.
Some work is like, oh, it's a chewy grape, and then the bubble gum slides in at the end kind of thing. Right?
We got some other flavors in the works.
This guy.
Trumper got the sour one preview.
There's sour one?
Oh, we got sour.
You ever brought me any yet?
No.
You picked Brad over me?
Because they get sticky. They get sticky.
Like, do they?
Yeah, we got to tweak that. We got to figure it out.
Is Brad going to make you some bags?
Possibly.
Sweet.
Yeah, probably be good.
We'll see.
Because they're still kind of like a prototype bag, anyways.
Yeah, they're like cheap. It was like a cheap Amazon thing.
But then you need to get someone to do nutrition facts for you.
Yeah. I asked him about it.
Brad,
he's gonna do it.
Yeah. That.
So like a People Flavoured QR code or something we could seal the bag with or something too. Someone that brands it kind of thing.
This guy. He's got one idea every once in a while.
Hey, I get a decent one. Like, I'm slightly useful for this podcast.
Slightly is definitely the word.
Slightly Sam.
I'm impressed.
Sam slightly, you know?
Just do a whole podcast with you just talking business.
So first on the micro, okay?
The macro.
Okay, first of all, fuck your parents.
Fuck your parents, okay?
Okay, go on eBay and find the cheapest thing and sell for more.
Do you guys
Gary Vee.
Do you guys prescribe to Gary Vee?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I watch
do you watch Gary Vee, Britt? Do you know Gary Vee? You watch
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary Vee.
You know him?
No, you know what? Educate me.
Nah.
It's hard to do a shitty impersonation of him that you don't even get even for a look.
You've definitely seen him 1,000 times.
Yeah.
He's that like motivational speaker guy, small squeaky voice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think
he's gonna buy the New York Jets. 100, and he will. He will.
Oh yeah, he's been determined to do that.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, probably.
He's gonna.
Jets price is going up right now, though. They're playing good.
He better be yard sailing.
Jets are playing really well.
Do you follow football? He follows football.
I follow football.
Sports.
Sam's a big sports guy. Sam loves sports.
Sports and wrestling, but you don't give a shit about wrestling.
You watch wrestling?
Oh yes.
Yeah, right.
Like the fake stuff?
Yeah.
What do you think of Logan Paul?
WWE.
He hurt himself the other day.
It'd be more surprising if you watched the real stuff.
For his third match ever.
You watch real wrestling, bro?
Yeah, the odd time. Okay, the odd
real wrestling's horrible.
Way worse.
Oh, like the real, like I guess UFC, you like that, but I'll watch the odd big UFC card. But no, I'm a big WWE guy.
Because Logan Paul, everyone he like gained respect, right? Because like he did so well.
For his third match, pretty good. And that selfie thing he did off the top turnbuckle through the table was a pretty cool shot.
That was cool.
Yeah,
he went too hard.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't like the guy. But like, seeing him wrestle.
Don't like who?
Paul.
Logan Paul?
Jake.
Why don't you like him?
It's because they're just like the annoying YouTubers. We're annoying YouTubers too. So we're going in that lane here shortly.
I think they did an amazing job. Like, marketing themselves in general. Like Jake Paul is probably not a shithead in real life. Right. But he's a shithead on YouTube.
Well, that's kind of my point. Where like they have Logan, their guys are called baby faces, but like the good guy. They have Logan Paul as a good guy, but he could naturally be a bad guy easily.
Yeah.
But I think it's better he is a good guy first, and then he turns.
Man, WWE's just a soap opera, huh?
Yes and no. There's layers to it.
100%, yeah.
But like, how do you get into it if it's just so fake? You know, like they're not actually punching each other in the face.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes they are.
Wrestling.
Are they?
Yeah.
Come on, you don't believe
like
that.
Sure, there are like also you're doing like a super kick, like
call him out.
You hit the side, like.
But how hard are they?
There's fake parts that a guy who's like 6'4", 280 is not going to lose to a guy who's 5'10", 180. Like I
just love all the punches. Like none of the punches are like
sure the slams.
If you actually
going through a
like
table.
That, if you actually punch someone like that and slammed your leg on the ground at the same time, your punch would be so weak.
Right? I know that's the whole point, but it sounds like it, right?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, it does.
The more you start defending it, the worse I sound.
It's really true. It's not defendable.
Fuck y'all, I like it.
But like, can I ask you a question? Like, do they determine who the winner is before the match?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like 99% of the time, unless there's like a big you can feel the crowd.
Somebody
They're calling audible
if he
real
hurts
quick.
himself, you get the belt.
I guarantee you, it's predetermined for like the next 2 years.
2 years is a long
why
time.
wouldn't you be able to
wrestlers
plan
get injured
that?
all the goddamn time.
Sure they do.
How much of wrestling do you think is improv versus actually them?
I'd say 80% improv.
You think so?
80%?
In the ring? Because usually you have certain spots you got to get to.
80%?
But how you get to those spots is up to you guys.
I'll take your word for it, but I don't believe it.
What?
Because you kind of have like, you know, when it goes to commercial for like a live show, you have a spot where it goes to commercial usually when you're like, they're outside the ring being like, oh no, I'm knocked out. Like, go to commercial and then you come back and do another.
Dude, wrestling, you're making wrestling just sound
So when you're watching it live,
wrestling sounds
you have
worse.
to see them stop for a...
Well, they don't stop. I've never been to a live show. I've never been to a live.
Get some water in you.
Well, they usually like.
You know what's
jump
worse
with the
than
crowd and
wrestling?
shit.
Listening to Sam talk about fucking wrestling. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Amber alert.
Did we all get that?
The video?
I should turn that off, I guess.
Spoiler alert, some crazy parent stole their kid.
Yeah, let's see what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, am I being an asshole by saying that?
2-year-old.
Well, what else is it?
It was correct. Nice.
Nice. Good job, Sam. Fuck. Detective over here.
Really sad.
Call it the Samber
You know what
alert.
I
Shit.
think? You know what I
Samber alert.
think? You know what I think they do with wrestling?
What?
They don't stop the fight.
No.
They're filming it like 2 minutes behind live, and then they're paused.
Interesting.
You know, and then they're just inserting a quick commercial.
I never been to a live show, but they usually have a big light that's off camera.
Yeah.
When the light goes green, that means they're rolling. When the light goes red,
really?
that means they're off camera.
No, I
So
never
when
knew
they
that.
see the light, they know they're kind of off and they can kind of dick around a little bit and then
Interesting.
jump back in.
Interesting.
I always wanted to be on that Much Music show.
Which one?
That one, where, like, I don't know, it used to be right after school when we were,
Like
That
what,
one?
tough
kids.
enough?
we were kids.
Was it tough enough? The
What's
wrestling
that?
one?
No, what's that Much Music one where you like go down there and have all the artists, they play all the music videos, there's always people in the background.
Oh, like just, I don't know. Video on trial? No.
No, Much
dude,
Music
like,
Countdown.
We
Just,
viewed
yeah,
that
just
school.
a countdown?
I don't know, man. That Much Music one, Brand. They sent people there from our
Back
high
when they
school
played
one time.
music on Much Music.
Was it like the show where the bands had to, no. Like,
Sometimes. Bands would show up. No, it was literally it would just like play music videos and there's always just people in the background.
okay, so Much Music Video Countdown is
Kind
probably
of,
what
yeah.
you're talking
It would
about.
always be on right after school. So I'd like rip home,
It had to be there.
get a snack,
Yeah.
get some Gatorade
Watch the
in
same
me,
12
Remember Video on
run
Trial, though?
downstairs,
That was a
watch
fun
that
show,
for
too.
at least an hour.
I remember Boulevard of Broken Dreams was #1 for it, ever.
Green Day?
Yeah.
Dude, my brother got the Green Day CD when is his first CD
So
ever.
did we.
He played it non-stop.
Dude, fuck yeah.
To the point where my mom was like, he's upstairs listening to Green Day.
That was,
This is
dude,
getting
that was the
ridiculous.
first concert I ever went to with his brother.
Really?
And we made it all the way to the front, and we were like 14.
Really? My
Yeah.
first one was Treble Charger. Remember them? Are you
I remember
too
that.
young? Yeah.
What
They were
song do they
good,
have?
hey?
Do they have the
100 million, I think. and
100
then
million,
American
yes.
Psycho.
American
Yes.
Psycho? That's the one.
Best songs ever. And you know what? Have you guys watched?
Debatable.
Have you guys watched the Woodstock documentary?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What a shit show, huh?
You know what? It's funny. Like
Drugs.
I put it on my Instagram page, and I like
Drugs.
took a picture that I was watching. That I was watching. This.
Cesspool.
I was watching this, right? And I had a number of people literally message me and say, like, yeah, like that looks disgusting. I watched that show. But then there was a handful of weirdos who messaged me, like, who were like,
I wish
looks
I was
like it
there."
was a great time. And I'm like, what?
Interesting.
Why would you think that's a great time?
They were just itching to be there. That's why.
just itching.
They were like, "Fuck, my tickets got lost."
Yeah.
I wish I did acid, a bunch of mushrooms, and any other
Yeah.
drug underneath you can get and
My
go
fucking
there.
mom wouldn't let me.
That
do it.
girl got all those sores in her mouth. Like, oh,
Yeah, it's rough go, huh?
rough go.
Yeah, because I remember there was a clip. I think it was Carlos Santana. When he was performing, he was so high on acid that his guitar it was a lizard. He was playing a lizard. He was looking at his guitar like it was not a guitar anymore.
You know who stole that show was Limp Bizkit. Everybody, like, when they
Yeah,
set
that's right.
that up to be a disaster.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't have the best fans. Doesn't have like the nicest crowd.
Limp Bizkit?
Yeah.
I
No.
don't think Fred Durst
I love
attracts
it.
the
I don't think,
intellectual.
I don't think
folk.
like he's got the soccer moms coming to his shows. You know?
They don't,
No.
like, they don't like hearing about the starfish.
No, but honestly, if you put break stuff on though, I'll start wilding out. That's like be fire the fuck up.
Sam Wilding out.
Yeah,
It's
look
crazy.
out, look out.
What was great was when they started booing people because they're just so awful. Like, it just like ruined some of these artists.
Yeah.
Like Limp Bizkit
Oh, yeah.
played, and then they put some other guy out, and he just got roasted. I don't even know his name.
Oh yeah, who was it?
They just booed him off stage, basically.
There was a girl too.
There was a girl too that got flamed off
I
stage.
don't know who that was. I forget.
Yeah.
Well, probably weren't good.
There you go, Sam. Shots
Did it
fired.
deserve to be
Shots
there,
fired
maybe?
by Sam.
Yeah.
Probably weren't good.
I don't know.
Just throwing it out there, you know.
Yeah, it's like
So should, we
Anyway.
didn't say this is Brandon. So this is Brandon.
Yeah, we got to start talking.
wait,
what
all
up?
that didn't work. All that
No, we've been recording. But
Yeah.
We just never introduced you.
We have no formality here at all.
Welcome to Circa 1818, guys.
Yeah, this is Brandon's store. You
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
already know. It's like the best pot store in town.
And I've got my office chair on the sales floor, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is his couch.
out.
We're live from
This is his
Circa
couch.
1818. Come on down.
Nice radio.
We're here.
Right? It's nice doing the voice every now and again.
Yeah, it's
Radio
good.
voice is cool. It
You
died
just want a
out.
brand new car.
I wonder if that's going to come back one
I
day.
wish.
Radio voice,
Radio voice.
because no one does it now.
No. I mean,
It's just annoying.
So you sell weed.
I sell weed. Yeah.
Nice.
Sell weed.
What's that like?
yeah, legally. Being a legalized drug dealer.
Yeah.
You know, being a legalized drug dealer, yeah, it's,
You're probably not allowed to say that, huh?
it literally, I don't know, it had like a really cool novelty at first, like at the beginning of it.
Don't worry about it.
Howdy.
Yeah, come on in. Hey, Steelers in the house. There we go.
Okay, Steelers.
That's my team, man.
Is it really?
I know. I was there 2 weeks ago. I watched them beat Brady. Probably the only win of the season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
You're actually a Steelers fan.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Claypool's out of there. You guys figured
Yeah,
it out.
I have to return his jersey. I just bought it.
I was a Ravens fan, so.
Hey, I'm a Falcons fan, so believe me. 28-3 still stings.
But really, like, I think like
Fuck.
Yeah, that sucks. I
It
even know
still
what you're
stings.
talking about.
I think like after the first couple of weeks of selling weed, it just becomes like you're selling a product, right? It's just, it kind of loses that like novelty
Sure.
or like, oh my God, I'm selling weed, right? Like
Yeah.
the first sale was really cool. I did the first sale to my dad. We did it during training.
nice.
And then
That is cool.
we let the staff all pick out something that they wanted, and we just practiced using the tills that day. And it was a lot of fun.
Do you feel like a pioneer?
No, God,
No?
no.
You don't?
Pioneers in this industry did this like before I was born.
Okay.
Like, you know,
All right.
it's always interesting. Like in the cannabis space, is like there's always something to learn. There's always someone out there that knows more than you, right?
Of course.
And
they love to tell you about it.
you know, there's yeah, and there's nothing worse than like those people that think they're the cannabis experts.
Yeah,
They've been
exactly.
smoking weed for 5 years, 10 years. Even
Sure.
that is nothing, right? Like
Yeah.
I talked to some of these people that have been smoking cannabis since they were like 14 years old.
This guy.
They're now 60.
This
They've
guy.
seen it all. They've done it all.
Yeah,
They're
of
in the
course.
industry. They're passionate about it. You know, there's so many people that have gotten into this industry because they've been passionate about it for 30 years. I've been passionate about it for the last 5 to 7 years, and I got myself into it. But yeah, there's a lot of people in this industry that are just so knowledgeable, and just you can learn anything from these people.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
amazing stuff. Every time you think you know something, there's always a stoner trick you didn't know.
I bet.
Yeah.
Do you get weed that you know sucks?
I know sucks?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
No, like there's weed here that I wouldn't smoke. I wouldn't necessarily say it sucks. I say there's definitely weed here that's not to my taste. It's like a bottle of
Sure.
wine, right? You go to a winery and
Yeah, because like we've been smoking weed a long time. It's like you know what you're good. We can look at it,
Yeah.
right, and know by now.
yeah, there's weed here that people prefer, and they think for them it does the trick.
Yeah,
It gets them their high.
Sure.
It's a good price point. I would say I don't stock any bad weed. I just don't.
Nice.
There's weed I stock that's
Good
not to my
answer.
taste.
Good answer. You like that?
If I
Gotta
stock,
learn something from this guy.
if I stock
Our podcast doesn't suck.
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I'm ordering, I got to say to myself, like, hey, are people into this?
Yeah, of
Not
course.
just would I buy this, right?
Yeah, right.
So, like I think curating a good menu is really important. And
Is your average customer a cheapskate, or do they want good stuff?
I would say, honestly,
guess.
most of our customers want the good stuff.
Fuck yeah.
We definitely got like the economy
yeah.
stuff that people like to go, and if they want to burn through, you know, a half an ounce in a couple of days, they want something cheap, that's fine. But I think that for the most part, like the high-end craft cannabis, high terpenes, high THC, they're after it. They want something rare, they want something exotic, and we try to source things from like the smallest micro growers in the country.
Sure.
Yeah, which I usually lean towards too. Like I used to go to our. How do you say competitors? Are they competitors? I guess
You can say competitors.
on the res. Can you say that? How? Yeah, I'm not the proper way to say it, but like,
Yeah, I don't know.
because it was sure cheaper, but like I
We'll see
prefer
if you're
coming
still
here
alive.
because
We'll see if you're still
geographically I'm
alive
close
next
here.
week.
But yeah,
Yeah.
See if you get beat up or not next week.
Yeah, so without my house getting burnt
Don't worry
down
about
next week.
you have any pizza with you? We'll take pizza.
Yeah, really.
What do I think of the reservation?
Is it like say competition per se, or is it like just like you're kind of two
course
different
it is.
lanes?
No,
It's
I
a
think-
competition, but you know what I mean. Like
The way I look at it is like, I really do feel like, even though they're two cannabis industries, they're very different, right? There's a consumer base that likes regulated product. They like to know that, you know, it's been tested through Health Canada. It's got all its tests and lab results done as far as like potency is concerned, and all these different safety measures that Health Canada puts on licensed producers, right? And then there's a consumer that doesn't care of that, and they're just looking for something that's a little bit less expensive, and they're going after stuff that's maybe not available in the regulated market. There's a few categories that we really can't compete in yet, and that's our edibles and our concentrates. Right. Concentrates are less expensive on the black market or the illicit market.
They can't do a certain potency too, right? Is that what the black market gets away with doing? Like they can do a higher potency edible, right?
Yeah, so they can do a higher potency edible. Like right now we get 10 milligrams per bag. Right. Where in the reservation or the illicit market, you
the
can
Wild
buy
West.
The Wild West. And don't get me wrong, a lot of respect for those guys.
They do the same job.
They do the same job. They're
just without the red tape.
Yeah, everybody's trying to put food on the table for their family right now, right? And that's the way I look at it. And like from an edible perspective, we can't go to their potency. We can't match them on price yet when it comes to edibles.
Of course.
When it comes to flower quality is just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
Test results, pricing even now, we're getting things down as low as like less than $1 a gram. We actually have a
$1 a gram?
We have some pre-rolls coming in the next couple of weeks. They are 0.25 gram pre-rolls. You can get 2 of them. So it's a half a gram for $3.
Come on.
You're going to be able to buy them here for $3.
That's sweet.
Come get 2 sampler joints. Half a gram.
Hear that?
What are they called? Sanford?
Samplers.
Samplers.
Sorry. Not Sanford. Doesn't exist.
And we're going to retail them for $3.
Nice.
So, the price of cannabis has gone down drastically. Obviously, growing methods are getting better. And I think that a lot of the people from the illicit market, the black market, have made a jump over to the regulated markets. Sure. Growing, and the quality's gotten a lot better. And I think that, I didn't jump over to this side of the market if I didn't see a huge opportunity and huge potential. And things just keep getting better and better.
Do you grow your own weed?
Do I grow my own?
Yeah.
I normally do, yeah.
Yeah. I've always grown, but this year I didn't. Just because, I never actually end up smoking it. Like the outdoor.
Yeah, see, that's just it, right? Like, everybody wants to, right now we're going through Croptober.
Yeah.
Everyone's harvesting their plants, everyone's trimming, everyone just can't wait to dive into their
trimming sucks, though.
And you know what, man? In my last, 5 years, I think I've had one joint of homegrown that I was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And it was grown from a Pineapple Express seed bought here. Smoked it on Halloween just a few weeks.
See what he did there? Another good one. Bought it here. Bought it here.
Might as well.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, he brought it over for Halloween. We smoked it. It was fantastic. But 90% of the weed that I've smoked that's homegrown is really awful. It burns black. It tastes awful. It hasn't been flushed.
It just sucks.
It's just gross.
Been there, done that.
That's why we offer the rosin pressing. So bring your weed in. We'll press it up.
Right.
Bro, we should mine sitting in jars from
that's 2 years ago.
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
The amount of people I talk to is like, I still got a pound from last year. I'm like, what? What are you doing with it? Just chuck it in the garbage.
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, it's sitting for no goddamn reason. It's just sitting. It's decoration at this point.
Can you use shitty weed to get a good product if you press it? Or is the product still going to be shitty?
Obviously, the THC levels of the product is going to degrade over time.
Yeah. I mean, if the weed was shit, but you still pressed it, is the product good, or is it still going to be? You're going to
be able to get some. You're going to be able to get some of the cannabinoids out of it, and some of the terpenes out of it.
The
we'll get the best out of it.
Scientists.
You'll get the best you can out of it, right? If all of a sudden you're getting a bud if you put 7 grams of bud in there, and you get maybe let's say a half a gram of rosin. That's gonna be potent shit, man. But if you're gonna have to smoke all 7 grams of that to get high, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's ever. I'd make my own hash too. I make my own bubble hash.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Oh, the bubble hash.
Yeah, bubble hash. Yeah,
that's right.
Relatively easy.
Oh, bubble hash is easy.
Yeah.
Just get the bags and dump some ice in a bucket.
Didn't you do driveway hash once?
Yeah, I made driveway hash.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Driveway hash.
Yeah, I literally took keef out of my grinder. I saved a lot up. I think you put it in tin foil, and then you put it in the oven for 5 minutes.
Did you run it over?
Go on your driveway, run it over with your car, go back and forth, throw it back in the oven, throw it in the freezer.
No!
Good to go. Yeah.
Straight up. Straight up Parkmore style.
See, I just learned something. I told you.
It's possible.
There's always a stoner tip.
Yeah, you can with your keef.
Sam's good for one thing every day. At least one.
That's why you keep me around. Yeah, some driveway hash.
He his mic now. He's done his one.
That's all.
He's done for the night. Yeah. Don't expect anything good from him for the
night. To make hash, you just need heat and pressure.
Heat and pressure.
Yeah, of course.
That's all you need.
But
you can even get
use a car.
You can even use boiling water in a bottle.
Do you think
roll it over?
Now to just keep it consistent, did you put a sheet of metal on it and then run it over?
Yeah, I had a little plank of wood I ran over it
This
with.
guy, you just thought of everything.
Do you think you could like get a moose to walk over it a bunch?
Maybe if you get far enough up north.
They're heavy too.
They're really heavy.
Yeah, man.
Moose hash.
Moose hash.
Dude, we're on to something.
That's nah.
Dude, so Canadian.
That's
No, you
super-
beaver hash, beaver tail hash.
Beaver
Yeah.
hash. Slap it with their tails.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Every time I see something heavy with wheels now, I'm thinking like, hey, airplane hash. A Tesla hash.
Oh, that's you, Kevin Fast. He pulls planes. Get him to pull a plane over the hash. And, there we go.
Yeah,
Source it locally.
I don't think he's going to do that for you.
Come on.
I know that guy pretty good. He's
Hey,
like,
Oh, he's the guy that
used to live down the street from me.
Yeah.
hey, man, want to set a world record? How much hash can we squish in the next 100 meters?
why not? I say, do it in front of here.
Forget the truck. Just pull it. It's all about the hash.
Most amount of hash pull pressed in a single airplane pulling.
Dude, that's a really good idea. He might do that.
He might do that. That's an easy
Right?
fucking
We'd have to do a
record.
donation.
He could probably
Oh,
do
of
so
course,
many
yeah.
of those records. You could do like most tomatoes squished. Fucking.
Yeah.
Like you could do so many.
By pulling a plane
The
over
most
it?
driveway hash. We need someone with a really long driveway. In 1 hour. No, 100 meters.
100 meters. That's a long driveway.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's pulling a plane.
He's pulling
Like, how long do you
okay,
want
why
this
use do the
to
runway
fucking
then? Just line up on the runway and just fucking.
Okay, wait. This guy we're talking about, did he pull a plane?
Yeah, man.
okay.
It was like
How far?
It was like £250,000.
How far?
I think it was like something like 10 or 12 meters.
Nice. So 100 will be a lot for him.
Like maybe.
Get to work.
Yeah, but they don't use that airplane.
Then he has to pull it backwards across and then go again.
Back and forth.
Man, that guy's savage. Like I used to train with him on Sundays. We'd pull
He is. He
church.
just pulled a plane. Like
We get home. We'd be at church.
he's pulling the church.
Is he Santa Claus? Is he
Yeah,
Santa
he's
Claus
Santa
as well? Yeah.
We were at church. He just went by pulling a plane. Like
No, we'd be at church and he'd be all excited. He'd be like, "Are we gonna pull some trucks
his
today?"
party
And I'd
trick?
be like, "Yes." And
at church.
no, at his house. And we'd go home and we would pull trucks and we'd pull it up the little hill. And
So you wait.
It's good.
What about church? What does this have to do with church?
because every Sunday after church we'd pull trucks.
All right.
Yeah.
Far out.
That sounds like
So
that sounds like a
Catholic, I guess.
slang thing.
Yeah.
After you went to church, you started pulling trucks.
Started pulling trucks.
Oh, it was fun, man. We had a good
He
time.
invited us downstairs. We started pulling trucks.
I don't think you'd be very good at pulling trucks, Bryn.
You said Jesus. I forgot what I was gonna say. You post.
Yeah, it's always my fault.
These are fucking good
Yeah,
shit.
you crushed that bag.
I fucking crushed it. You should see the first
Did you
thing
eat the
I
whole bag?
Yeah. I would have eaten it faster if I wasn't here talking.
That's fair.
Fair, yeah.
They were that
I like
good.
We'll
Now my
clip
wife's
that.
My wife's gonna be like, "You chewing bubblegum out there?" And I'd be like, "Yep."
Yeah.
I ate all the bubblegum.
Nice.
So you go.
Do you? Okay. What's your? Are you a candy person?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, chocolate too.
Okay.
And when I'm really high, I'll start with I'll go to the fridge. I'll start with crushing a couple of peach juices,
a couple of peach juices.
yeah, a couple of peach juices. The kids'
juice boxes,
The kids' juice box. I crush,
That's hilarious.
not apple juice. I'll skip that shit. But I'll
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
go to the peach juices. Couple of cold ones.
call.
Couple cold
and then I'll
ones.
get the cheese out. I'll eat a couple of slices of cheese. maybe throw some chips in there. And then my wife will yell at me.
It's a slippery slope, huh?
Yeah,
Slippery
my
slope.
wife will be like, "Hey, Brandon, you better
Stop eating the
stop.
cheese."
You always regret how much you eat when you're high." And I'd be like, "Okay." And then I'd pour myself a glass of wine. I'd pour her some wine, and then
2 bowls of cereal later.
no, actually, no, cereal's not my thing, man. I'll go
Well, really?
I'll go right back to the cupboard. I'll dabble into maybe some Dunkaroos if we got them,
Damn.
or those Ritz sandwich crackers.
Oh,
I'll
shit,
crush
okay.
a couple
Like the
handfuls
idea-
of those.
Dude, I'm just a
Six-pack?
chips guy.
The
I'll
six-pack
crush
of them?
chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, chips. Oh, fuck yeah,
Chips are bad.
Chips.
A whole bag at a time.
they're
I
sour-
ate
they're
a whole
sour.
bag of Doritos today.
Yeah, really.
All
They're-
throughout the whole day, I ate the whole bag.
Oh, I've done
Don't
it in
feel
a
bad about it
sitting.
at all.
In a sitting, I'll watch football and just keep going. It's gone.
Oh yeah.
40 minutes later, I have no bag of chips anymore.
Yeah, I'll crush.
It's sad.
And if we have sour cream in the fridge, I'll crush that with some chips. Or some shit.
Okay.
Have you ever dipped salt and vinegar chips into?
Sour cream?
Bro, somebody gave me that recommendation. So good. Get the Miss Vicky's.
Shout out to that person.
Yeah.
I like Miss Vicky's. Original Miss Vicky's too. Slap.
No, original. What is wrong?
Original.
This is disgusting.
Okay,
The
let me tell
sea
you.
salt
Let me
gets,
tell
the
you
vinegar
something about
gets
Sam.
quite old.
Let me tell you something about Sam.
Gets quite old.
Sam,
The spicy ketchup's not bad.
his favorite trip is apparently Miss Vicky's fucking original, and his favorite chocolate bar is Three Musketeers.
Really? You know what's
It
really?
says a lot about Sam.
Yeah.
People don't like Three Musketeers. I don't get why.
They're
Because
awful.
it's
More for
'cause
me.
It's the worst one.
You know what, dude?
least-
If
Why
you
would you
want to
pick
come to
it?
my house and pick up all the plain ruffles that my kids aren't going to eat from
Yeah,
Halloween,
Plain
you're gonna
Ruffles?
have
No.
them, bro.
No, it's a
Yo,
kettle
Ruffles
chip.
slap.
Ruffles?
Ruffles slap.
Nah, the
Regular Ruffles with dip. You gotta have some nice dip
high
though.
will I eat that?
The old Dutch ones suck.
Yeah.
Those suck.
But dude, what like high snacks are like, I'll fucking eat anything.
Yeah.
That's the shitty part. It's like I'll go to bed and I'll be like, wow, I had wine, I had cannabis, I had cheese, I had popcorn.
What's some advice you would give to someone who's always snacking?
Who's always snacking?
Too much.
Oh man.
Keep on snacking.
Sparkling water. It'll tie you over.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
Sparkling water.
Sparkling
You know what? You're not wrong. I think that's a good
Sparkling water.
advice.
Yeah. Sometimes I
Those
skip lunch
bubblies?
here. I'll just drink sparkling water so I can look
Bubblies?
trim. What?
Bubblies?
Oh yeah, dude, the bubblies in the fridge right now.
yeah.
You can crack a few right now.
Crack a few bubblies open.
Cup of
Ferda?
peach bubblies?
Yeah. Sid, can you get us some bubblies? That would be so nice. It might actually. Yeah. What? Thank you so much.
Nice. We have assistants now, by the way.
Yeah, this is actually our new studio, by the way.
We're getting cold bubbles.
We're shooting here all the time.
Wait, seriously?
Can I have one, please? Yes, please. You're the best. Thank you. She's gonna be like, fuck this guy.
You don't look good anymore.
We'll
Fuck
make
you.
a clip out of this so you can share it. So you can be like, this fucking guy. Fucking piece of shit, boss.
Yeah.
This isn't even in my job description.
Yeah. One of his caterers.
He doesn't even give,
Call an HR.
He doesn't even give us any of these bubblies.
Dude, you know what we did so I always
Bubbly
stock,
Fest.
I try to stock the lunchroom up with thank you so much.
I drank
You're the
two,
best.
so it's only-
Peach
Go for,
juices.
see?
Hey,
so
there you
sometimes I go to Walmart and I just go crazy and I'll like stock the fridge with like pops and bubblies and
Yeah.
iced teas. We did fucking freezies this year.
Nice.
I'll get like a bunch of snacks, Halloween candy.
Cool boss. He's the
and
cool
then-
boss. See what he's
dude,
doing now? He's trying to get more employees.
Dude, at B&D, I went to B&D
He's
the other
hiring.
day. By the way, B&D Liquidation, friggin' awesome place.
Okay, shout out.
You don't know where you're gonna find
know
it.
the guy.
I can't say I've been there. It's,
Yeah.
Actually, I got my computer chair there, actually.
Dominique, she's awesome. She's a great person.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
But she, I went in there and they had Jones Cola.
no way.
Do you remember Jones Cola?
Yeah.
Do you
it's the
remember
best.
Bootlegger in the mall where you
Yes.
could go and get a nice cold Jones Cola and you'd like bugging your dad like, please have a Jones
Fuck
Cola.
yeah.
And they were like $1.25 then, and like $1.25 was a big deal.
And they always have like the Thanksgiving one every year.
What?
Yeah, every year they
What
do
color
like
is
a
that?
Thanksgiving flavor.
Thanksgiving flavor.
Yeah, it's like turkey dinner
like
flavor.
gravy.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
yeah.
totally,
They,
like
they do some wild flavors,
Gravy
like
with
us.
Here's some turkey broth and gravy.
We're trying
pop.
to think of like some gummy flavors for like seasonal things and stuff, right?
Yeah, we have a couple in the tank. But actually, speaking of gummy flavors, if you could pick one gummy flavor you'd want to have, what would it be?
Okay, you getting a flavor suggestion?
Yeah,
from
flavor
it?
suggestion.
All right. That's exclusive to the Patreon, though.
Yeah.
Swedish berries. I crush Swedish berries.
Swedish berries.
I'll murder Swedish
what
berries.
flavor's that? Berry?
Yeah, berry.
Anything berry? Okay.
But
Berry.
anyways, B&D. Go there. They have Jones Colas.
Okay.
They have Dad's root beers in the bottles. So we
Okay.
did. I grabbed one of every flavor. Our fridge was filled with Jones Colas.
Nice.
And I was
really Jones
shocked with how fast the staff drank all that sugary drinks.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep
They
them
probably
selling
worked
stuff.
hard the rest of the day.
Yeah, oh yeah. For the rest of the day, we had like
For the-
For the
we had
next 30 minutes.
We had like 96 bottles in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's only 8 of us, so how long did we go through this, Brandon? Like 4 weeks?
Oh, it was embarrassing.
2 weeks? I don't know.
That's a feat of strength, actually. I wouldn't say embarrassing.
Feet strength is one thing. It sounds like early onset diabetes with Jones soda.
If you're gonna drink a
Risk
Jones-
versus reward, you know?
if you're gonna drink a Jones Cola, you got to skip lunch that day. It's like pure.
I like
sugar syrup.
the early onset diabetes.
I didn't realize I said that. Early onset. We were-
Early onset diabetes.
Although, you know what? I'm going to start using that now and see if it catches on.
That's why. That's
Yeah, I
why.
wouldn't be surprised.
That's why we all now have health insurance through the business.
Right.
Because of all the sugar I'm pumping them.
You're the culprit.
Yeah. Dental benefits? See you later.
Why are we Madison on our boy?
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's funny.
Do they get weed benefits?
You know what? I don't know. A lot of
Oh, you probably
insurance
can't.
companies,
Yeah,
they don't do it, right?
Yeah,
But to be honest, like I don't think that, like, people have this like misconception that I'm going to get a prescription and I'm going to get all my weed for free. But in
Yeah,
reality, like it doesn't work that way.
No, they
First
give
of
you
all,
like X amount at like a certain potency.
yeah,
per
you get
month
X
kind of
amount,
thing,
certain
yeah,
potency,
yeah.
but they only breed specific strains in the medical market. Like the selection now in the recreational market is so incredibly
Oh, so there's
deep.
2 different markets.
Yeah, it's that why would you, like, if I had a medical license for a whole year.
Right.
And I could order from Hexo, and I was allowed a ridiculous amount of cannabis. And
my
I
buddy
didn't
gets it
order
through.
once.
My buddy gets it through like his union.
Yeah. His union, yeah. But like, it's just because like I was like, oh, like this, like you get prescribed like certain types of oils and flour. To be honest, I don't even know if there is edibles on that market. I think it's oils, it's flour. I don't even know if vapes are available. So like, for some of these people, like to come in and like, oh, I got a medical license and I get $2,000 in free weed a year, and I can order from this company. And I'm like, I've never even heard of that company. Like, you don't even know if they have good weed. Like, I don't know. Like,
it is just like one company that he can order from.
Yeah, you're like one LP. So like, if you get a medical license and that like nurse practitioner, that doctor like deals with one LP, and it's probably one of them's giving kickbacks, whoever's giving the most money that month to get a prescription to them. Right. You're like, hey man, you're stuck with
this is insider info, huh?
Yeah, like you're stuck with this LP.
Inside baseball here.
And that's it. What if you get a shitty LP? What if they do shitty weed?
Yeah.
Then you got to go back and be like, hey man, I don't like this weed. Well, what do you mean you don't like this weed? This is what's prescribed to you.
Right.
Prescribe me something.
This should be working. Is it
this
working?
should be working.
Yeah, it's working, but it's not getting me high to play video games. Because it wasn't bred for that reason, right? So like, I remember when I worked at the OCS, like, and we, for the first week, it was such a gong show of legalization that we had something like 600 phone calls in queue. So they grabbed everybody in management. They're like, everybody get headsets on. We got a quick like tutorial on how to do like
everyone's a salesman all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's like pick up the phones. That's all you do. Problem solve. And the amount of people that called and was like, would just want to call to yell at you to be like, I've been waiting for 3 hours and I just want to tell you.
Mark Norman has a joke about
the market up and nothing's available in the medical market anymore. And
Mark Norman says like companies should just have someone that you can yell at.
Yeah,
like a line. You can some guys
a customer yelling
just to be like, yeah, I know, it was me, it was all me. Like, fuck.
It's all right. You're right.
You're right.
Honestly, what they should be doing, in my opinion, make everything available all through recreational market. And if you get an insurance plan to cover your cannabis, just submit a receipt.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
My name is. They just submit a receipt back to your insurance company. Why not?
That's what you have to do anyways for other shit.
Here? Yeah, exactly. You don't have to do, like here, I don't know if they'll take that. But
right.
Most people are like, no, you got to buy it from like the person you're prescribed to, right?
Yeah, because it's
and you also saw like medical users, it completely dropped when legalization happened.
Yeah.
And the recreational market completely took off, right?
Coincidence?
I think not.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I think,
Do you have like some favorite growers in your store?
I do.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like what are some of your favorite? What's the proper term?
Supplier? No.
Supplier? No.
Who's my favorite licensed producer?
There you go.
That's it.
Look at you. See?
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing this all episode.
You already have been doing that all episode. Last episode you were doing a whole lot of finger guns. Now you're doing a lot of...
I was doing finger guns last episode?
I think that like my favorite...
That's right.
Yeah. Hold on to this.
I do remember that.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Continue.
My favorite licensed producer is probably going to be Carmel Cannabis.
Shout out Carmelo.
Carmel Cannabis, yep, Carmel. Just good fucking weed, man. Like just small batch, amazing product. It's such well trimmed. The buds always trim beautifully. They always have high THC values.
Are you an indica or sativa guy?
To be honest with you, like I've always
you can be honest.
I've been an indica guy, but more so lately. I've been more of like a hybrid to sativa person.
Look at you switching it up.
I just need to figure out. Like, I think you really need to play around with strains and understanding like the terpenes in those products to figure out what just works well for you for what situation. I was at a wedding on the weekend. And Maui Wowie is like my strain. Like I want to go party and have fun and talk at a podcast. Like
I don't know if I've ever had Maui Wowie.
Maui Wowie, bro.
Maui Wowie in high school.
True Maui.
Whatever Maui Wowie was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We've got the pre-rolls and we've got the vapes. They're really good. But like
for Carmel?
So no. General Admissions is different. It's so uplifting.
I had their Girl Scout cookie, I believe.
General Admissions. I had their peach rings, I think.
Pre-roll with I think it had crystal on it. For the
Tropic GSC. Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
We have all the new ones. We have Tiger Blood now. We have Maui Wowie. We've got
nice.
Yeah, we got the peach rings.
Yeah,
Tropic GSC.
I actually bought my vape here actually too.
Nice. Yeah,
the beige, not beige, green colored one, whatever that was. I've heard the brand of it already. I'm selling this perfectly.
Yes.
I'm describing this perfectly.
Yeah, I sell it and I don't even
We did a fake.
Actually, I think you have it.
We did a fake ad last episode. We tried doing a fake ad read.
Oh,
and
really?
we just like picked something off our table, and it was actually a tin of joints.
Oh, yeah,
from Vegas that we got.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And we
from
did like a
Men
fake ad
Vegas.
read. It
Nice.
was pretty good.
Oh,
We were
what
pretty
What
good.
dispensary do you guys go to in Vegas?
Men.
Yeah, it was Med.
Yeah.
Man, I was going to wear my Men shirt today.
Yeah,
I wore it
shit.
yesterday.
Well, actually, I do have my Circa shirt
Whoa!
on already there.
Triple that's
Circa.
repping.
Fucking
Hey, you know
triple
what's
Circa.
cool about yours? Lifters up again?
Yeah, show us your body.
You
Well, it's
might
gone wild.
Lift
there's
up your shirt again,
What
Sam.
a lot of people.
The
What
only,
natural.
the only time Sam's.
a lot of people.
Natural and not pierced.
What a lot of people don't realize is that there was a handful of them
You
that
can
were
touch
done
them
in
if you
glow in the dark.
That glows in the dark?
Some of them, a handful, just some random ones.
So
just
not
for
his,
fun.
though. Not his.
Everybody, put your service shirts on. Go light them up. Maybe charge them or whatever you need to do with the
Charge
light.
'em.
Go check it out.
We had some weird Halloween shit that didn't glow in the dark that was supposed to. So disappointing.
Halloween what?
Just like
That's
shit.
just Halloween sucks.
Just decorations. Sam hates Halloween. He's a
You know what,
weirdo.
man?
Maybe I don't have kids yet. I don't see the joy
I liked
in kids.
Halloween before
you know?
kids. but it's better now.
It was fun in high school. Then I kind of got out of it. Like, yeah.
You know, it's really cute for like the kids who are like my daughter this year, first year out, like really
yeah.
running around. She's
Enzo
3.
loved
She
it.
learned within minutes. You need to hustle.
Oh, yeah.
So you gotta run.
Yeah,
door
yeah.
to door to door. She's running. Poor girl fucking falls like 4 times in her
Sure.
costume. I felt so awful, scraping up her costume, crying her eyes out for like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
she's hustling again, right?
Yeah.
It's cute in that phase, but then like. Then there's always like, those shithead teenagers walking around. And I know, I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they could be out doing something worse. I get it. But like every year, a bunch of high school kids come in, they come clear your pots, they take all your shit out of your bowls,
Definitely.
right? And you see them walking around, like it's just rubs me the wrong
Like, cool,
way.
bro.
It's like
fucking
you're
sick.
You're in high school. You've hit puberty.
Yeah.
Like
You
go
can only drive.
to Walmart with your mom's freaking credit card and go buy yourself a bag candy.
Yeah.
Or just go the day after Halloween and get it all on discount.
Yeah.
Come on, big brand.
Halloween is the best. I loved Halloween.
Yeah, dude, I don't get me wrong. I love it too. It's a good
Love
time.
Halloween.
We did Phantom Farm this year. Holy shit. Shout
How
out
was
Phantom
that?
Farm. So good.
Really? My
Dude.
brother tried to go to like there's one in like Oshawa and one somewhere else. They tried to go, but they couldn't get tickets.
Dude, it was so we showed up at 5 o'clock to get there. Okay, it doesn't open till 7.
Shit.
We
You
were
were 2 hours early?
we
okay.
were we
It
we
was
were
daylight
the
then
fourth.
still.
We were the 4th person in line. Okay.
Okay.
Then we got in. We got our tickets, and there's Phantom Farm has lines now. There is a line to leave the parking lot.
There's always been lines.
No, but think about it. A line to leave the parking lot to get into the line to get your tickets. And then you have to get in the line.
So you have to
either
get in
go
a
the
line
barn-
to leave.
No. From the parking lot to the barn, or to the place where you get tickets and stuff.
Oh, so a line to the ticket booth.
A line to the line to go to the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. A line to get to the line, and then that line you get your ticket, and then you pick if you want to get into the barn line or the hayride barn.
You have to be social
Right.
distance. 6 feet apart.
So when we left, dude, it was so packed that there was probably at least 1,000 people in the line in the parking lot, and there was like 4 or 5 kilometers of cars all the way down the street.
I always
People
remember
drive from
that, man.
far
The cops
to go
had to clear
there.
it out. They had to close it down. It was crazy. It was amazing. But they, I went through the barn. I
That is
remember
so
saying to
nuts.
myself, and I was pretty high when I went through it, and I was like, nobody's gonna get me.
Dude, it's so easy to get.
I'm punching somebody.
Somebody-
If you
pitch
put your hand in
black
it, I'm
and
throwing
it's jump
hands.
scares. You're gonna
I
be scared.
but I was like convinced, like I would make it through this barn, and
They're not gonna
nobody's-
make me scared.
Nobody's gonna get me.
I'm a tough guy.
And my wife's jumping, she's freaking out, and I don't want to hold her
You're
hand.
walking through
She's
like
squeezing
this.
my hand.
You're walking
knocking
through
me up.
arms crossed.
Yeah.
Eyes closed.
Yeah. Whatever, guys.
The scary,
Ooh, yeah.
scary part is this guy jumped out. He got right in my face, and his breath just reeked like cigarettes. I'm like, oh god,
That's scary.
Oh, that was scary. Your dental hygiene is scary. And then there was this. I walked in this one room, and there's always like that person standing there, and you can't tell if it's a statue or not, right? And I'm like,
And it wasn't.
I don't know if that is a person. Is it a person? And you start to question it, right?
Always a person.
And then you get really close to them, and then they get you, right? And this one girl got me so good, I left my feet. And I don't leave my feet.
No way.
Dude, but the best part is like what I thought was really cute. The whole situation was that after she got me and I jumped, and I was like, looked at my wife, I was like, oh my God, you got me. She was laughing under her mask. And I'm really
Got it.
embarrassed.
Got him.
Yeah, I'm probably walking around public being like, maybe it was her. Maybe it was her.
The rest of your life.
Yeah, you don't
The
know.
rest of your life.
That's
And then
hilarious.
one day you get to know your door.
Yeah.
It was me. Yeah.
One day this like 14-year-old girl's gonna come up to you and be like, it was me.
Yeah. Probably. They're gonna be like, oh, that guy who owns Circa? Yeah. I scared
Remember that
the
time
shit
I
out of
scared
him.
the shit out of you?
Scared the shit out of him. Dude, I left my feet.
That's wild.
I don't think I've ever left my feet. The one year I went when I was in like grade 7, I went with my girlfriend. I was trying to be all tough, eh? And I remember the chainsaw guy was
It
trying
sounds like you were trying to be
chainsaw.
tough this time too, though. So.
Yeah, I toughed it out. I made it through. And I was like sliding along the one wall because you don't want the guy with the chainsaw to get you. And
Sure.
once he knows
Especially if you're trying to be tough.
that guy can smell adrenaline, right? He just knows you're going to shit your pants.
Yeah, he's an
going-
expert.
He's going
He's an
at you.
expert fake chainsaw guy.
And you know it's a fake chainsaw.
I actually knew a
but
guy
you're
who
still
did the
scared.
chainsaw, I think. I think he did work the chainsaw there years ago.
What?
Yeah.
I was going to say his name, but I can't leave it out, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
By went heights.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he worked there for
He
a
was
year
the
or two.
chainsaw guy?
Yeah, for briefly, yeah. He was my neighbor growing up.
Good for him.
Yeah, random.
And then, anyways, I was
Really
sliding
moved
around
up
the
there in
thing.
life.
There was a trap door on the wall. Somebody grabbed me.
That was it?
A chicken. Get me the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
really?
hate jump scares.
Yeah.
and
You
all
said
that shit.
chicken?
Grade 7, I was out.
Oh, in grade
I was like,
7.
I'm
I thought you
done.
said meant now.
Well, let
Grade
your girlfriend there too. Fucking I'm out of
Fuck
here.
you.
out of here. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was a good time though.
Yo, Rock'n'Roll's back.
Rockin' Bull's back?
The bowling alley's been
Oh,
bought.
didn't the new owners buy or some shit like
Yeah, new owners bought it. Sam, the new owners
Yeah,
bought it.
somebody
New owners bought it.
told me they bought it for like ridiculous too. It's like over $1 million.
Well, it has to be, probably.
Come on.
Put the
It's a
arcade
lot
back
of
in there.
equipment. It's still a lot of
The
equipment.
arcade, yeah.
Put the arcade back in
But a
there.
good arcade.
Yeah, but no one really uses it.
Kids would.
Does anybody go bowling?
Yeah, they really don't, though.
Well, my kids love bowling.
Bowling, yeah, but people go bowling.
But it's the little balls, right? Like I've been like
Yeah.
real bowling where like
5-pin.
your forearm hurts the next
10
day.
pin.
Yeah,
10-pin bowling's got though.
that's how you bowl, man.
Fuck yeah.
But these little things are like
You palm it
rolling a friggin' cantaloupe. Like it's
Yeah,
tiny.
you can huck them. You
can
just
huck
fucking
it.
huck them down.
Yeah,
there.
spin on it
I
and
use
shit.
the little ramps down the ramp
Yeah,
that goes.
fuck this.
The ramp's older than me.
Precision. It's like we fucking bowling.
Rock and bowl's a good time though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like all white, so you're glowing. You're like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You and your friends.
Oh, yeah. A Friday
$5
night.
in your pocket from your mom.
Yeah, fucking some Twizzlers and a fucking caramel apple sucker.
Yeah.
Then some change.
Do you remember the
go to
Simpsons
fire-
game
Go
that
to
was
the
in
fire
there?
machine.
That Simpsons arcade game that was in there?
I think so.
That was
Yeah.
the best. That was a classic.
There's so many
Remember that?
classic things in Coburg. Like, think about it. We had the
The food
gumball
court.
machine at Blockbuster, which inspired us to get a gumball machine here.
Where is it?
It's in the lunchroom for the staff.
No one was buying it?
We got the bootlegger Jones Cola, which is really cool.
Yeah.
The cow at
Reed's Dairy?
Reed's Dairy Looney Shakes, bro.
Yeah.
Hitting that button and the
That was
friggin'
sick.
cow mooing.
Even
That
the
was
food
sick.
court. There's like
The food court?
San Diego in the mall.
Sizzling walk.
Sizzling wall.
Dude, do you remember Great Canadian Bagel?
Yes.
Dude.
Dude, do I remember Great
You'd
Canadian
walk in
Bagel.
there and you'd smell like the roasted red
That was the
pepper
fucking
and
best.
Parmesan bagel, and I'd be like, oh
Great
my
Canadian
God.
Bagel was the best.
It's amazing.
We had one in London when we were in college.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Crystal, my manager, lives down the street from one, so she used
They
to
still
bring-
exist?
She'd bring me like a dozen.
They still exist?
Yeah, dude.
Where? Where she live?
Whippy.
Whippy. There's one in Whippy?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay.
It is great and Canadian, huh?
Great Canadian bagels, man. It's good shit. But yeah, these are like crazy things. The friggin' Jumbo Video, man.
Jumbo.
Great.
We had one of those in London.
Did you?
Yeah.
Go get the popcorn when you first walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I got like a Transformers game for like PlayStation 1 there.
Transform. Oh, I remember the
No,
N60.
no,
Yeah,
it was
the
like
N60
Beasties or
Beast
something
Wars.
like- yeah, Beast
Wars. You
Wars.
could transform into the
Oh.
car, or the
No,
vehicle mode, and whatever.
Yeah, that was sick.
But it was a fighting game, right?
I remember we would go to Blockbuster and like if it was like a Game Boy game or an N64 game that we really wanted but we couldn't
Yeah.
get it, we'd be like, Dad, just tell him we lost it, please, just pay the money. And he would. He would
That's
do it.
so funny.
He'd be like, all right, fine.
There's a new Blockbuster show on Netflix. It's bad.
You know what? I haven't watched it.
It's bad.
My wife was like, it's kind of ruthless that Netflix made a documentary about how they killed Blockbuster.
Well, it's not a documentary.
Well, it's crazy that Netflix
It's a
used to be
sitcom.
used
It's
to
what?
be a
It's a
little.
sitcom.
Yeah, the people that did.
Oh, I thought it
what-
was a documentary.
was
No,
it
It's a
Superstore?
shitty sitcom.
You know that Sicko is Superstore?
Superstore, yeah.
I think the same creators made that or
Yeah.
something.
Oh shit, man. And
Superstore's-
I haven't watched the preview. I just
Superstore is good.
assumed.
Superstore was really good. For like a
Superstore's really
basic
funny.
cable show, it was really good.
You know what? I really appreciated that show because working.
It didn't get. It
Loblaws.
got shitty.
Working in retail, it was like
Yeah.
laws is
Yeah.
bang on.
Dude,
Like
bang on.
we always were like when we worked at No Frills, it would be like, we need a show. Like every crew is probably like, fuck, we need a show,
Dude.
So it related to so many people. Right?
I've worked at 4 different Shoppers Drug Marts, and I've had tons of crews over that like period of like 8 years. And there's not. I used to have like literally my team needed a show there. Like I had these guys.
see,
That was
everyone
my
says that.
Friday night crew. My order would come in. It'd come in at like 3:00.
Yeah.
It'd be like 20 skids. I'd be like, guys, work your ass off. Send me a picture when you're done the order. 20 skids, dude. There'd be like 7 of them, 8 of them.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, within 10:30, I'd be laying in bed, I'd get a picture, and the pictures were hilarious. They would like stack up carts, they'd be standing on top of the freezer like champions. I'm like, these guys guys need a show.
That's actually sweet.
They were so good.
Yeah,
They would
that's
send me the
awesome.
funniest stuff.
That's
It was
sweet.
good.
Yeah, but that show Blockbuster sucks, man. It is not good.
Really?
Well, I think it's more of a sketch idea. I don't think you can really give a whole bunch of like life in there.
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I
right.
mean?
It probably came.
you're
That's probably how it came to
confined.
life. It was probably like the short, and they, to get the proof of concept, and then fucking
Dude,
blew it on some shitty cast budget, and
when I worked for the government, I worked with a lot of people who are a lot older than me, and I remember we had to like go around the
isn't
room.
everyone in the government a lot older than you?
No, not always.
Come on.
And I said,
Come
We were
on.
the same job for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And I said to them, we had to tell everybody, like, what's your first management job? And, obviously we went around the room, and the one girl that I was, like, friends with, who's a lot older than me, she's like, my first management job was Blockbuster. And I'd be like...
Nice.
And I looked at her, I was like, Blockbuster? Like, those
Nice.
closed when I was, like, 11, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember laughing. I was like, what, did you have to write people up when they didn't rewind the films? She's like, actually, we did. And I just...
100%. Yeah.
Hey,
That's all they
tonight
did.
on your task list,
Yeah.
rewind all the VHSs.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I quit. Sorry.
Where are the DVDs?
Blockbuster was a sick gig from what I heard.
Oh, yeah?
I know a couple people that worked there, and they said it was dope.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's really sad it went
You
away.
probably had good perks. You probably got free rentals, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
I
Making you
don't
pay
see
for
why
shit.
not.
Yeah.
Get some games and shit too.
Yeah.
Rent some games.
That's like when people like actually put effort into like what the front cover of their DVDs look like, because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that sold the movie.
Oh, of course.
And do you remember you'd run up to the wall and you'd like grab all the empty packages?
Yeah,
and you'd be
yeah.
like, oh shit, there's one.
There
and
is
you grab
one.
We
Yeah,
got the last
yeah.
one. Go home bragging. We got the last one.
The wall of like that one movie, like
Yeah.
the latest movie, would just be the whole wall.
Oh yeah.
Because wouldn't they be like Velcroed on or something? Like,
No,
the
those are
back
the convenience stores.
The convenience store ones too.
Convenience stores had that little tag.
You know, I just remembered. So we had Jumbo Video.
Yeah.
We had Blockbuster. Do you remember where the
Video
third
King?
where 2 for 1 was? Not 2 for 1.
No.
Fuck. What
It
am I
was,
thinking?
yeah, with Video King.
Play it
wasn't
again. Play it
Yeah,
again.
Video King over there. Yeah. Yeah.
Play
I
it
can't
again
say I went in
Sports.
there.
There was a because
Video-
I remember the first time I rented Pumping Iron. I got it there because nobody else had it. They had all like the old vintage shit.
Yeah,
they would never bring in the new
They
stuff.
had a lot of retro because you could. I remember Karen telling me that she would go there. You could like rent like. It was like 5 movies for like $10 or
Yeah,
something. You got, like, a
but dude,
10
it was like they found their own like market by being like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Blockbuster gonna have all the new shit. We're gonna have all the old stuff. So
Yeah,
it's like
and cheap. It was cheaper.
We'd order like we get like all the
Do you have
weirdest
COVID?
old stuff.
He's got COVID.
Yeah, I got COVID.
Did you hear
Flagged
that?
on YouTube.
Yeah,
taken
no,
off YouTube.
Taken down off YouTube.
When I worked at Shoppers Drug Mart, the owner of the store, one of the first stores I went to, she hired her husband, and his job was to put the magazines out.
Okay.
And we would get magazines from a magazine vendor. Well, we got
Nice.
a wrong box, and there was a bunch of porn in it. Porn
Nice.
magazines.
Nudie mag.
This guy
Got the wrong box. He
Didn't
said.
even question
Hey,
it.
Got the wrong box. He said.
he put them all up in a Shoppers Drug Mart,
Nice.
front and center, whole freaking thing of porn. his
Nice.
wife had to fire him.
Oh, his wife had to fire him.
She had to get rid of him. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Because Shoppers Drug Mart, they don't sell porn there.
Well, that's fair. I mean,
You gotta go to Woody's downtown in Coburg if you want that.
I remember
They still sell
I
porn
remember getting like my
magazines.
Pokemon cards from
Like they
Woody's
still
and shit.
sell porn mags.
Yeah, at Woody's
Crazy.
downtown.
Well, even like the store by your place, you can always see.
yeah.
You always
Yeah, you bought.
there's always just like a shelf still. You know, you always notice
And it's
there's
like
just another
it's like,
shelf.
It's like dimly lit in like a
Yeah.
weird part of the store.
Yeah,
Like,
it's plastic wrap. For sure.
Yeah, there's like you see the plastic things up top. You're like,
there's like a dust cobweb in that area too.
like, who's walking in browsing now? Yeah.
Yeah, what's your Hustler magazine over here?
What's this issue of Hustler look like?
Hey, who follows that shit? That's
Yeah,
so
like
funny.
who's the last person to walk into a store? I almost want to ask them next time I'm in there.
Yeah,
like, hey, do you
buy it as,
actually
like a gay gift?
I still might take the over on that though.
7?
The over is 7.
We have a running gag where the over under is just always
Yeah.
7.
Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Take the over.
Yeah, I'm
You think
taking
more
the
than
over on 7.
People have been buying the porn magazines.
Yeah.
In that store specifically.
That store, I'd say at a large scale, yeah.
Okay.
But maybe not in Coburg. Oh, there are some nut bars in Coburg, that's for sure. Some weirdos.
We had a sex shop downtown for a little while.
We
Adam on council,
did?
his wife did, opened it.
Really? Oh, wait.
But then everyone realized that they didn't want to be seen.
Wait, what was it
walking in
called?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
Yeah.
Adam from council. What's his last name? What?
Oh, well, should we bleep that?
Bleep that?
Who? I don't know.
Yeah. His wife opened it.
Nice.
Neat.
Do you remember?
But nobody wants to be seen going inside of a friggin' sex shop downtown Coburg.
No.
Can
you imagine?
Yeah, really.
Walk out with
Such a
these
small
bags.
town.
Huge bag.
Just watching a big black
Big
dog.
black, yeah, big black dildo.
And it's just some like 60-year-old granny walking out.
Do you remember the one in the mall?
Well, the San Diego, wasn't it?
San Diego.
Yeah, in the back they had all the sex toys and
Yeah,
then
they
bongs.
bongs and
Yeah,
shit.
all the
San Diego
blow-up
was
dolls.
like, they sold, what did they sell? They used to sell,
Those little noise makers.
Random novelty shit.
Yeah, just novelty shit.
Lava lamps and weird shit like that.
Sex toys and bongs.
San
Costumes like in there too or some shit.
I don't know.
Small quirky shit.
junkie stuff.
Yeah, anyway, that mall's
Yeah,
a barren wasteland now.
Yeah, what the heck are they going to do with it?
There's just a movie theater in there. That's
Are they
it.
going to do something with it?
I don't think so.
No.
I think it's toast. I think they're going to turn it into a strip mall.
What do you mean now? What do you mean they?
The mall owners.
They haven't done anything in like years.
Isn't it already a strip? Well,
I hear different things about the mall owner. Like he owns like another mall apparently, or
Does
he
he?
owns. I don't know.
I don't know, like, why even have a mall? Like, I get
Yeah,
it. Like, it sucks that we don't have it anymore, but, like, the Oshawa Center did such a stellar job getting there.
I just don't understand what's the use on owning the mall that's not doing well.
Yeah, why did you just sell it?
Property.
Yeah, but even then, like, just fucking sell it.
No. It's property.
Okay. He's probably laundering money through it somehow or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
Probably. There are some places in town. I'm like, people actually don't go there, right? Like that's got to be some money laundering storefront.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
Sure. Car wash.
Carlos. Coin wash.
Laundromat?
Yeah, coin laundromat always comes to mind first.
Yeah, have you seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah. That's the car wash.
Car wash.
Yeah, or those random pizza joints, like the independent pizza joints. I feel like are random.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are you really selling pizza? I'm looking for a pepperoni pizza. 2 large pepperoni pizza.
Sam's talking about Pizzagate. Like,
Don't doubt it. Might be here. Might be here, man. There's some weird shit going on here.
yeah, well, we can probably wrap it up here soon. What,
How'd you guys close up shop?
do you have any
here?
weed questions for Brandon? You can ask.
Yeah, bring it
What
on.
are the stupid questions you get all the time? Like, what are some? Yeah, I like that. Like, what's the one question you get all the time that's just like for God's sake,
Shut the fuck up.
You know what? I don't think there is, like, I'm gonna
liar,
I'm gonna be
liar.
honest
See what
here.
he's doing here? See what
Let
he's
me-
doing there?
You can't discount the customer. Customers come first.
There's no stupid questions. There's only stupid comments.
Okay, same thing, but
Everyone's safe here. They can ask whatever they want.
whatever. Okay.
It's the comments that drive me nuts. And I think
Which
the comments
is?
are like people that come in and they act like they're these cannabis expert, like, get me your highest THC product, none of this under 20 stuff, it won't get me
Okay.
high, things like that, right? Like,
Hello.
It's the comments of like being these like experts and like they just want to brag about their knowledge and their use for
yeah, the know-it-alls.
those little digs, like
The
give me the
know-it-alls.
highest THC,
Yeah.
or I've been smoking longer than you have, and it's like,
Really? People say that. Huh?
oh yeah. Because
come
I've been
on.
smoking longer than you. What do you know? Stuff like that. Like, I just feel like it's the comments, but like the industry's so new and there's so many new products that are hitting the market that it's like everybody's learning. There's so many cannabinoids that are hitting the market that they've never been able to isolate and get people to try. Like, we started with CBD. They're now saying CBD's dead.
Yeah, right.
It's all about CBG. Then they have CBN for sleeping, and then the newest one coming out next month is CBC. So there's going to be CBC vapes.
Isn't that getting defunded?
CBC edible.
Yeah, no way. CBC. CBD or C?
CBC, and it's all for patent.
Canadian Broadcasting. Can
Yeah,
they do that?
They're getting
copyright,
defunded, aren't they?
Yeah, isn't that trademark?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
The plant
Fake
trademark.
news.
Yeah. But yeah, the CBC cannabinoid is going to be like for pain management stuff like that. So like, there's all this stuff hitting the market that like, even though like you may be smoking for 20, 30 years, like you still got to stay on top of the times. Like technology's changing. Like distillate vape carts weren't a thing back in the day.
Right.
You know, full spectrum vape carts aren't a thing. Live resin, terp slush, diamonds, like THC diamonds.
Okay,
like, what the heck?
I smoked a diamond joint the other day, actually.
Oh, nice. Do you vape?
Yeah.
Do you use the vapes? What's your vape of choice then? Like, do you vape the distillate or like the resin, or do you find that there's a big difference?
Yeah, so if you are going to be vaping something that's like more of a live resin, you're going to get like a more of a full spectrum effect from it. And I mean that as in like you're going to get the full terpene profile, you're going to get the full cannabinoid profile of that plant. So a plant,
that's what that means.
Yeah, so a plant isn't just going to be THC, and CBD tends to be the most, for them sometimes, depending on the plant, is the second most common cannabinoid in the plant.
That makes sense.
Expressed highest. But there's so many factors to it, right?
Yeah,
it depends on when they're harvesting. If they're harvesting it too early, too late. Cannabinoids are going to change all the time, right? You could grow a plant, but you could harvest yours a week after him, and your high is going to be different than his high, right?
Yeah.
So like when you get something that's full spectrum, you're getting all these cannabinoids, all these terpenes that are naturally occurring from the plant. You get a very medicinal feeling for it. I get more of a body high from it. Where distillate is just stripped to nothing. It is just 90% THC. They're going to add in, you know,
So what's
3 or 4% terpenes to it, and then they're going to.
I forget where we left off, but he likes the gummies. The gummies are dope, but we're gonna wrap it up.
Gummies are dope. More gummies are on the way.
Come to Circa 1818, the best pot shop in town.
Yeah.
They got the best. They got the best staff, the best weed, the best deals. I mean,
Yeah.
best colors, best light display.
Best plants.
You could probably go on forever, but
Yeah.
why is it the best?
Best fig tree in town.
They do have the
fig
best fig. Well, I haven't seen all the fig trees.
I don't need to.
You might. There's
No,
probably-
I don't.
no,
Dude,
that's,
there's probably
that's the best of the best.
I guarantee you, there's one
You pay $12
crazy
for
guy.
this fig tree, so I don't need to see any other one.
There's one crazy guy with a massive fig tree. I'm telling you. It's gotta.
Do you want to talk to that guy though?
Kind of.
No, you
Kind of sounds interesting.
No, you
I don't know. Okay, shout out to Patrick for the stickers.
Patrick, yes, Patrick. Do this gummy this.
We fucked up and we weren't recording that last bit, but
Yeah.
Shout out to Patrick for the gummy logo. We're gonna put it on his door.
Patrick, yes, let's do it.
Yeah, cool. All right, shout out to Brandon for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Next episode.
First guest in a while. This has been nice.
Yeah, it has been.
Breath
We're
of
gonna
fresh
crank
air.
out more guests. Who should we have on next? A guest that you'd want to see on the podcast?
Our mayor.
Oh fuck.
Honestly,
That's actually interesting.
We could
We
do
should
some
do
like
that.
flagrant shit and just
You
get him
probably
on.
wouldn't want to do anything flagrant.
No, we got
Maybe
we got
not.
this.
Just don't bring up McDonald's or Circa.
Well, I feel like you might want to clear all that up. we might be the platform to clear all that up.
Yeah, we're not biased.
I want to know what happened. I want his side of the story.
Friggin' Northumberland, you could tell they were lighting them up on purpose, probably, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They probably,
they're bored as shit.
Oh, they probably love.
They definitely spit in his burgers now.
Oh, and they probably love John Henderson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like they
oh, yeah.
probably,
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want you young blood in here.
Yeah,
Anyways.
exactly.
No.
Yeah, shout out to the mayor.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
mayor.
dude.
Shout out to the mayor for doing his job the best he can. How about that? How about that? And shout out to the McDonald's staff for doing the best they can. How about that?
And yeah, and you voted for him because that's how democracy works. It just happens.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Why are we talking about the mayor? Whatever.
Because I didn't vote.
Patrick.